Hello you guys, spring has officially sprung over here and today I'm starting a series where I reset my home. So we just bought a house last year in July, and so I am finally taking the time to get it organized, get it clean, and just honestly how I want it to look. So the first video in this series, we are going to reset my closet. We are going to do so using products that I received from Talia. I'll go into more detail about that in just a second, but we will be getting some of my old winter clothes out. We are going to be organizing what I do have in my closet and basically just giving me more space so that I can decide what I want to use that space for. We will eventually be using the IKEA pack system in our closet, so that is in the future coming up, but for now I want to get my closet decluttered and organized. So first step is we are going to put aside everything that we want to set into our products, and I'm going to go into that. Talia, an Amazon brand, sent me these products. It specializes in organizational home products. They have all kind of things on their Amazon storefront, but this is one of the products they sent me. It is the hanging vacuum storage bags. So basically you'll put all of your clothes in it hanging up, and then you will use a vacuum to seal it shut and compress it to where you have more room. So I will be storing all of my larger sweaters and items that I don't want to put in a tote. I want to have them close by, but I don't necessarily want them taking up all the space. It comes with 2 jumbo and 2 large, which is perfect. I'm going to use one of the jumbos for Alex's clothes because he has a ton of large jackets. He literally has this much space of large jackets. All of my spring and summer clothes live back here currently, and I genuinely forget they exist because I never see them. And what's right here is all of my winter stuff. So we're going to size down, and then we're gonna do a flop. So that may not be in this specific video because I really want to concentrate on getting some space, but after that then we will for sure. Okay, first things first, I'm going to set aside the clothes that I want to save. So I'm literally just going to take them and hang them. I have a space right over here where I keep some of my just extra clothes and things. This side is technically Alex's, but of course he doesn't need a whole side of the closet. So I'm going to use some of this space to hang clothes that are winter technically, but like some sweaters I like to put over skirts and shorts and things like that. So I don't want to put them away, but we'll hang them right here. So I'm going to go through that real quick and just take out the few items that I want to keep out. And then we're going to stick these clothes in these bad boys. So here we go. In there because a lot of pants I do wear for work. I'm a wedding planner, so I'd like to keep those out. We're gonna go ahead and open these. So they look pretty easy and user friendly. Okay, there went one. So from what I see, we'll only be able to fit 5 things in this bag. Okay. I turned my brightness up so you can see me a little bit better. I felt like it was getting darker. So the main difference is the thickness of the bag, I believe. You can just pull this open. And then we're going to hang it just so that we can see one side or the other. And because I can only do a few in here, I'm going to do my thickest jackets in here just so that I'm obviously saving more space. It does have a little swivel, and this right here is, this white part is where you hook the clothes on to that. So we're going to take it up. I'm going to start with my puffy jackets because obviously those are the thickest ones that I have. So we're going to slide those in. I'm going to get you guys closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. All our thicker ones. It comes with these clips. So we've got these little clips that are going to go on the side of it, and as if you were Ziploc sealing the bag, you are going to place them. You want to make sure all the clothes are in, of course. So I'm actually going to vacuum seal everything all at once, but I'm not going to do that right this second. I'd rather get everything put in the bags, and then I will use our shop vac. First, we're going to put this on there and get it zipped. Here we go. And then normally I feel like you could just probably keep it and slide it back up, but I'm gonna go back down and then I'll slide it up on that next one. So obviously, as you can see, I do still have this hanging, but you can just tell by looking how much space is saved. It's crazy. It does have the little valve here. That is how we will vacuum it. If you turn it on, or you turn it open or close. Look at how much space, like just from those big jackets. So now we're gonna come to the very back of the closet, and these items back here are Alex's. And I know he mentioned that he had some big jackets that were taking up space. We're gonna use one of these. Same thing, same exact thing. This is the same size, so I use the jumbo on mine, and I'm also gonna use the jumbo on his because they are bigger jackets. He does have more room on his side of the closet, but in the back it is very cramped because of all the big jackets. So everything in the back, obviously all of these are not gonna go in this bag, but we are going to prioritize and take out 5 of the biggest jackets that he has so that we can have more space. So let's see. All right, we're gonna start with the ones that I know he doesn't really wear. So that one, this one, this one. These are smaller. This one. And this one. Okay. So these are the bigger ones. As you can see all together, this whole area back here, that is the before of Alex's area. What we're gonna do, same thing we did over there for me. Now we have all of Alex's huge jackets, sweaters, whatever in this bag. So I'm going to hang that up at the front of the closet so that we can vacuum them all at the same time. And we are going to now work on something different. Okay. We are back up at the front of the closet now, and we are going to use the next product that they sent me, which is the cube vacuum storage bags. So what we're going to do with these is take the remaining, like the softer, lighter sweaters that I have, and we are going to put at least about half of those in. We're going to fold them and throw them in these, nice and neat. These will also vacuum seal down to save space, and I will probably store those at the top of the closet, or maybe in a tote. But these will be ones that I'm not going to be wearing, even if they are lighter. So let's get that going. There are 4 cubes. These are all jumbo, which is 31 by 40 by 15 inches. So that's a good bit of space to put clothes. I feel like that's going to take out a big chunk of these clothes that are currently in my way. They're all the same, so we're just going to grab one and get started. Gosh. These bags are like absolutely massive. Like, look at that. That is so crazy. It is see-through, so you will be able to see what items you put in here. So now that it's open, I'm going to get started taking items off the hanger, and I'm going to put this in speed mode because who wants to watch me fold clothes for 30 minutes? Then we will stuff the bag. For better lighting. So as you can see behind me, I have all of this space, and here is the damage. Let's flip you. So here are the piles of clothes that I have. There's the pile of hangers that I just took everything off of. So next I'm gonna set the tripod up again, and we are going to put all of these, or what will fit, into this bag right here. So let's get that going. We're back and have this big bag. What I'm gonna do is set it down straight, like just like it's folded. And I actually need to like close that up so you guys can see it better. So we're gonna do it back here. Close to vacuum down. So it's saying I actually only need a couple of inches on the top, so I am going to add a little bit more to this side just to make sure I can get as much in here as possible. Some of these bigger sweaters. It's full basically. I'm gonna leave that space at the top just so that I know it will close. I don't have to worry too much about trying to get air out because I know that when I vacuum seal it, everything's gonna come out anyways. just kind of want to like line it up a little bit. We are just going to seal the bag up. Amazing. So we're going to set this aside. I'm going to show you the last product that they sent me, and we're going to organize a little bit more, and then we're going to go and vacuum seal everything down. The last and final item that Talia sent me from Amazon is this vacuum storage bags. So the other ones were cubes, and these are the bags, and these are the 4 jumbo, so they're also a jumbo size. These are great as it has on here like for pillows, things like that. So at the bottom of my closet over here, you can see I have some old like blankets, quilts. I have her Snuggle Me, like things like that that just need to go. We are going to pack those in one of these. That way we can clean up some of the floor. We're gonna get this open. This one is also see-through. I love that you can see what's in the bags. Oh my gosh. These are just as big as the other ones. That is so crazy. That's exciting. We are on the very last, the packing cube. So that one also came with 4 bags, but today I'm just using the one to get all of these items out of the bottom of my closet. So we're actually going to start at the bottom. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to push that in all the way to the bottom. I don't want to get rid of this because if you know, Snuggle Me's are so expensive, and you literally just buy the cover for it and you can reuse them as many times as you want. So we're going to do that, and we're just going to save it, put it away for future babies. And we also have some blankets that we're going to store, ones that she's not currently using, my little girl. Just things that I want to keep, but I want them out of the way. That is everything that I'm going to put in this bag. As you can see, it is packed full. I'm grabbing a clip, and we're going to seal this one shut, and then we are going to go and shop back and close all of these items up. I just grabbed our shop vac from the garage. We are going to start with this monster bag. I've got my shop vac. We're gonna make sure that it is on the unlocked mode. It tells you which way to turn it. That way it is open so that it can suck all the air out. And then we are going to turn it back to close after we get the air out of the bag. So I've got my hose. So as you can see, it is vacuum sealed. It is really compact. So we've got the first one out of the way. We're gonna do the other flat bag next. We're doing the one that has all of the linens, the Snuggle Me, just extra blankets and things like that. We're going to make sure it's got a lock symbol right over here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a lock and it's got an unlock. We're gonna twist it towards the unlock. We wanna make sure that it's open to where we can get the air out of the bag. Take and line this up. And then we're gonna turn it on. It is all vacuum sealed. So we are done with that one. So we're just going to stack these two next to each other so that I'll be able to put those away in just a little bit. Okay, next we are going to tackle the 2 hanging bags. So I'm just gonna put my shop vac right there to where I can do all of that and I don't have to take it off of the hanger or the rack. So we're gonna do that next. Okay, so same concept. We are going to just make sure that it is on open. This one does say open or close, which is super helpful. So we're just going to put the thing on there and turn it on. Okay, so we have our first one fully vacuumed. So we're gonna take this one to the back of the closet. So it is in the back, out of the way. That did take a second. And then you can just see how much room that cleared up. Literally that whole section right there was full of clothes. We are about to vacuum seal my bag, and then we will put that in the very back of my side of the closet. So let's do that real quick. All right, so we're gonna grab this one. Just got done vacuuming it. It is fully sealed. You could also slide it under your bed, or hang it in like the back of like a linen closet, really wherever you want. So as you can see, my closet is looking 10 times more organized and spacious. These products are, I feel like, I don't want to say life-changing, but they kind of are, especially if you live in a space where maybe you don't have a ton of room or storage and you don't really have anywhere to put those items. I feel like it's great for saving space. This is the first part of my spring cleaning series. So thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. I would love it if you like the video and subscribed. I do have, I'll link my outfits down below, and of course the products that I used today. I'm super grateful for Talia for sending me those 3 products to use, and I cannot wait to finish out the rest of them using those to hopefully clean up the rest of my closet. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you soon.